Actually, let's throw some more classic uniforms on. I don't use these enough. Okay. Let's see if Kyle Bradish can give my rotation a boost. Because I need a good start from a starter. You know what? I'm going to give Adley a day off. Complete day off. Ryan. How's everybody doing this evening?
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Here comes their ace.
So almost ready to get underway. And taking the ball for Seattle, Luis Castillo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez racing after it. Got it.
I swear, no matter what I do, it's never enough with
Bonds. There's one away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ryan O'Hearn.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when you had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Ryan Mountcastle in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
As you see, he's third on the team home runs. There's a wide gap though. Santander is probably going to be my only guy to reach 25 or more.
Next offering way upstairs. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
Next offering way off the plate. And he deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Anthony Santander at the plate. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And now the count is even.
I usually, in previous games, have hit Castillo pretty well.
And that's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The punch out there, and there's 2 away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Foul ball.
Ooh, how do you know?
And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
2-2 the count.
Mountcastle leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Come on.
Good eye right there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
That is it. The left fielder, Austin.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Austin Hayes. Out to short. They take the force out number 3. Orioles strand a couple. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab here, Kyle Bradish.
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Bottom of the first, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
The center
Pretty
fielder.
amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat.
Hello,
When you're talking
Julio.
about someone that could steal your bag and go deep, Bo Jackson, anyone? In for a strike, 1-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
He got it.
Drops into the glove, and there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Yo, 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And the next pitch is way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That hits the dirt. Now 2-2. Just misses with that one. Right-hander kick steals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that ball.
Ty France, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. They're down 2 balls and a strike. And that's down and away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a 3-1 on the way. And a foul ball. Three-2. And that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And here is Cal Raleigh. Ball 1, no strikes.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air.
Why don't you just give him the game? I mean,
the inning double play, Boo.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Hayes fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-6. Here's Jared Kellman. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Oh.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
And here it comes. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Frazier tossed to second. On about Castle. It's a double play. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Gunnar Henderson. And a pitch. That's down and in.
Yeah. Are you streaming tonight too? I hope so. I'm on a 3-game losing streak.
And the 1-0.
I feel like you always say,
Gary Simmons
I score first or
has the
score
plate
early
duty
and
in
then
this
don't
one.
score.
Well,
I
with
haven't been.
Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready.
Sounds good. I'll be watching. Well, the Mariners might be able to trust a one-run lead with Castillo on the mound.
And a pitch. Upstairs.
I see my trade got some objections, even one from Amish.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders.
Nasty
changeup.
changeup.
Think about that runner potentially stealing.
Arguably, maybe the best changeup in baseball.
As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit.
Oh, it's still got some
Outfield,
time.
get to it quickly to
But
try
if
to
it gets
keep
2
this
more
guy
votes,
from
it won't
taking
go
an extra
through.
base. So I think everyone just a little
Honestly,
more
the biggest
relaxed.
reason I traded him Gunnar back
And stepping in
was,
is the speedy Jordan
like me,
Westburg.
he's an Orioles fan. He kind of hinted that
Swings and fouls.
he would
one
like
off.
Gunnar and like him as his keeper. So, and I know Gunnar wasn't going to be my keeper, so I figured, and I like Bobby Witt, so plus, like I said, I was trying to also cut down some strikeouts on my
Battling
team.
here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well,
I mean, if you don't think it's fair, object.
Fastball right there, and I don't think
I'm not trying to talk.
Thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
The throw to first, and that is that. So they go quietly. We head to the bottom of the second. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. A wind in the pitch. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one.
Gabe, we were just talking about you, sort of. My 2 mods from my channel are here.
And down on strikes he
Like I
goes.
said to you in your
And
stream,
one away.
Amish, if you ever want or need a mod, I'm willing and I'm in almost all your streams.
First
You didn't do
pitch
anything.
Just misses.
Are you saying you have a guilty conscience? Should we think you did something?
Left-hand hitter waits. Into center. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Batting 8, the designated hitter.
You deleted your own
Pollock
message?
at the dish. Went deep in the ball game last night. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
Cold night tonight.
You still there,
That's a pretty
Amos?
firm
Did you
fastball right
did
there.
you
I'll
hear
tell
about
you
Shane
what,
McClanahan,
memories of
the
getting jammed, they creeping into my mind
tweet
right now.
that Gabe sent me? Tommy John surgery, out for the rest of this year and
And that
probably
one hit
all of
97 on the
next
gun.
year.
Mariners go down quietly there. They still lead it 1-0.
I'm telling you, something like, I almost feel bad for Tampa Bay between all the other injuries, now this, and the Wander Franco thing.
On to the third inning. Now it's the second
And
baseman,
yes,
Adam
so Gabe
Frazier.
doesn't say it. I know Gabe said it first, but I would not be surprised
Frazier,
if the
in
Rays
his 8th season,
collapse and
31
don't make the
years
playoffs.
old. He joined the team as a free agent. On the
And it wouldn't
ground,
even really be a huge
Crawford.
collapse because you know,
and
the
throws
wild
to
card
first.
and the East are
And a
very
quick out, number
tight.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Back to the
Because I
top
don't
of the
think
lineup,
the
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the
I don't
Orioles.
think the
0 for 1
Orioles
with
are
a
going
fly.
anywhere.
First
The
off,
Blue Jays are
just
playing well. The
misses.
Mariners are playing well.
And that's outside.
It wouldn't shock me to see.
Right
Well,
into
actually,
the
no. At
plate.
this point, it would shock me if the Yankees made a run
There's a strike.
because they've been pretty terrible all year.
A little bit low.
I mean, realistically, if you take that 13-0 start
3-1.
out of the equation,
And there's ball 4.
they really haven't
Pretty
been
easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even
that
much to
good of a
think
ball
about.
club.
Baseman,
Here's
number
Ryan
6,
Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And he swings and misses at the initial
You know, I
offer.
try to
There was a
subscribe to the
high
old
velocity
Wade
fastball in the
Boggs
zone. I think a little frustration from walking
to
the
sit on the
previous hitter.
fastball
He's got good stuff.
and react to
Pitch
everything
inside the
else.
zone and trust
No
it.
ball.
But and I don't know whether it's the camera,
With two
but I have a
strikes.
hard
May see
time
some
catching up to the
movement
fastball
over
in
there
this
at
game.
First base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Next
Off the
pitch
plate,
off
ball
the
1.
plate. Now 1-2.
Well, that's the other
Good eye in
thing.
that spot.
That's the other thing
He
about the
never
wild card.
moved
Thanks
because
for
he
bringing it up,
never had
Gabe. I mean,
time to. That
the
kind of
Astros aren't
velocity,
going to miss the
you'd prefer that
playoffs.
pitcher walk
They're going to
away.
get one of those wild card spots. Texas isn't going anywhere in the West, so
The next pitch
maybe it.
misses, and that's
I
ball
mean,
3.
I'm not
So,
saying
here
I'm
we
not
go.
going to sit
Base
here and
runner
say the
first.
Rays are
Could
going
be
to
running on
completely
the pitch.
collapse,
He's got good enough speed to steal the
but
bag and get in
they
scoring
got a
position,
lot.
even
They have
if
a
it's
lot of
switch close to
competition.
the plate.
This one blasted
Ryan
deep
Mountcastle,
to
wave
left.
it bye-bye.
Way out of here. Home run.
The bottom line is they got a lot
He
of
made him pay
competition
that
for
one.
a
His
few
16th
spots.
homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Wave it bye-bye, by the way.
Knew what pitch he wanted
Amos
to hit,
and
spit on
Gabe,
some
I don't
other
even know if
pitches
you
in
may
this
you may
at-bat,
not
was
know
very
this.
patient.
I don't know if you, because I don't know how much any Oriole games you listen to on the radio, but there used to be he retired a few years ago, the old radio broadcaster for the Orioles, Joe Angel. That was his home run call, wave it
So one
bye-bye.
out, nobody on. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home
But
run
that's my point,
already in
Gabe.
this
They don't
inning,
need to
they're
completely
definitely
collapse
looking
to miss
do
the
some more
playoffs.
damage.
Because there's so many other
Comes
teams
up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
in
This guy's
contention.
got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. Still only one out here in the inning.
Okay, Joe
Bounce
Angel
off,
primarily
still
did radio.
1-2.
I didn't know how many radio broadcasts you listened to.
And that's too high.
I love Joe Angel, but,
It misses. It's a strikeout.
and I say this with all due respect to Joe Angel, there are at least two guys I put on the Mount Rushmore of radio
By
broadcasters.
the previous pitch, good fastball,
And
speed up the hitter's timing, and then all of a
Vin
sudden,
Scully
a
will
really
always
good
and forever
arm
be number
action,
one.
Same arm
I could
speed,
listen to
not
that man
recognize
read
the
this,
changeup.
read the ingredients off a cereal box and be entertained.
O'Hearn takes a ball as he
And
stands
same
in for
thing
the
with
second
the
time.
former
Backdoor
Orioles, the
breaking
voice of the
ball
Orioles
just
from when I was a
missed
child.
right there, and boy,
And I'll
umpire
never
to give him
forgive
the
the
call.
Angelos
I bet you
family
if he
for
throws
running
it
him
again,
off to San
hitter knows
Francisco,
he's gonna
John
have to
Miller.
swing it.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1.
There were years where I paid for the MLB at Bat app
That
so I
one
could have
missing
so I could
inside.
listen to any team's radio broadcast just so I could listen to Vin Scully and John Miller. I would get so excited after the Oriole game because I could turn on, I could tune into the San Francisco radio broadcast just to listen to John Miller.
He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. 2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
And I wish I still had my Sega Genesis, because there was one baseball game. It was World Series Baseball '95 for Sega that Joe Morgan and John Miller did the commentary, and it was fantastic.
2-1 ball game. And welcome back. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Pitch. There's a strike.
See, I get angry when I throw a pitch in that position because I know you're not supposed to. Like, I get angry when I miss the position.
And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in
so
the
badly.
count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In a 1-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Strike one. Rodriguez, an all-star a season ago, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325.
Do you realize, Amos, if we'd have kept going from the first season I played fantasy with you all, Julio Rodriguez would have been my keeper?
Just missed.
Remember, I drafted him and kept him on my roster all year just so he could be my keeper, and then we didn't even play the following year, and we reset the keepers. And then Amish goes and took him in the first round.
Righty delivers. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting the feel for his pitches, going where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Anybody know when it's best to use a mound visit in this game?
Here's your 1.
Like, do they actually do anything?
One strike.
Fouled off. He was late. And it's even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Way
Looks
too
like
much
you got a
plate.
little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Come on, Radish.
Behind in the count right there, but he didn't
Now
give in.
batting.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands,
Box him up.
you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great right there.
And that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 2 and the Mariners 1. New inning getting started.
Leading off
And into the
the
box for Baltimore,
the left
Austin
fielder.
Hayes.
Austin.
Come on, Austin.
The right-hander back to work. Out front with
By the way,
swing, and
Amos,
that
did
is
you see
strike
my
one.
joke I posted earlier? The one that I told you was probably the dirtiest joke I've ever heard?
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very
That's a
difficult to
ball.
catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ball.
Next one misses. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And that's
Ball, that's off
outside.
the plate.
That one ran inside, almost got him. The 2-1. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter.
Come
Very
on.
patient, showing
Gunner.
good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Yeah, there's the strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
You know,
And a 1-1.
I'm going to say this. Safety is the most important thing.
2 strikes.
So before I say this, I want to put that out there. Safety is the most important thing. But
Fights that one away.
I
Still
do feel
1-2.
like you lose something special about taking a glove. There was always something special about taking a glove to a baseball game, knowing you might catch a foul ball. Like,
Kicks and
like I said, safety comes first, but
And now
2
it's
balls,
even up.
2 strikes.
I don't know.
And that one missing low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Struck him out looking.
Good pitch.
Orioles held in check there. They lead it 2-1. Back in Seattle, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jared Kelvin. First pitch is in the dirt.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch.
Hey, Amos, what year are you in your franchise?
The best news yet for this offense.
And it is 2-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering misses. 3-1. And a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Got a great back and forth
Come
from
on.
that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing, and all the bat went flying there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball still 0-2. pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Colton Wong up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1.
I do think there is something to be said for letting the pitcher come set
First
and not
offering,
throwing
misses
right
the
away.
ball. Center field. And it drops in. Here's the throw. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And now the DH, A.J. Pollock. In there for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That misses. And it's a ball and a strike. That's a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next offering is down low. And the count's even at 2. And he deals. Fights it off. You'll see another.
It'll be nice.
Here's the 2-2. Got him. 2 gone.
Yes, he
This
is.
where the team aspect really
Question
comes
for
into
you,
play
though.
on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie
Amish,
it up
or
with the runner
Amos,
at third.
I'm sorry, I do that all the time, I'm sorry.
Ball in play. So
Amos,
now
what
it's time to pick him
year
up.
are you in
That's
your
what
franchise
big
again?
teams They go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Out to short. Henderson zips it to first. That ends the frame.
So, okay, you're in
Mariners lead a couple.
2027.
They're down.
I know you
2
said
to 1.
Torkelson is on the trade block, but you don't know how realistic it would be to acquire him. Here's 2 reasons why it would be realistic. So 4 years from now,
Back at T-Mobile Park.
Number
ready
1,
now for the 5th inning. Now the
if
Orioles catcher, James McCann.
the Tigers may say, okay, Torkelson's not producing like we hoped, and
Castillo, back
they
to
may
work.
look to just
And a
give up
strike.
on him.
You know, these
Number
Orioles
one.
showing great
Or
discipline at the plate,
if he is
and
producing,
patience definitely seems
the
to be
Tigers
name
are
of their
not
game in this one.
are not
I'm
a
exhausted
franchise
watching
that
some of these at-bats. Lots
is
of
going
full
to
counts and a ton of
extend
pitches with the
a
starter still
player
out
and
there.
give them
They're
big
taking up
money.
a lot of his energy.
So they could very easily end up letting him go in free
Swing and a
agency
miss.
or
And the count
trading
is
him
1-2.
anyway.
Boog, I can't even keep track
So
of how
I
many
would
full counts
say
we've had in this one. I've messed up my
Torkelson being on the
scorebook
trading
because there's been
block.
so many, and you know my scorebook is a work of art.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Adam Frazier. Grounded
Well, there
out
you
his
go.
First time.
Well, even if they didn't have Ladd, they still may be
Swings
ready
through
to
that
cut
one. 0-1.
bait with him. I'd go get Torkelson in a heartbeat.
Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1.
And honestly, Gabe is going to get mad at me for saying this. 2027, I think it might be real. I think it
low.
could be realistic to go get Jackson Holiday because a little bit younger than Torque.
The pitch.
Like, there's no guarantee that Orioles ownership's going to pay Holiday long term.
Right side. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it. 2 away.
Well, yeah.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Cedric Mullins.
Cedric.
The next to hit
I would
for the
imagine-
Orioles. He's 0 for 1.
Well,
Slapped foul.
that's not saying much, Gabe. I mean, you, me, and Amos could put together a team to beat Kansas City.
Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Good news is if I can hold on to the lead, the back end of my bullpen is well rested because I've lost 3 games.
There's a strike. And the count 1-2.
Oh, Jordan Lyles.
Really going after him here.
How he probably wishes he was still in Baltimore. Because I saw him last year. I don't think Jordan Lyles is as bad as a pitcher as he's pitching this year. Now, I think he'd have been much better if we'd have kept him.
The pitch. Got him!
And I don't really know how much more of an upgrade Kyle Gibson was over
number 2 hitter, J.P. Crawford.
Jordan Lyles.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Here's the thing. You could put what I was going to say was you could put the best player in any league on one of the worst teams in the league, and they may improve. In baseball, they may improve a team by 3, 4, maybe even 5 games.
Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. You want to get the 3rd one, and
or in football, you may win and get an extra game or 2.
Could become dangerous.
Basketball, 2, 3, 4 games.
Ty France.
But the bottom line is, you take Shohei Ohtani right now and drop him on the Royals. The Royals are still a last place team. I mean,
Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Mariners are down in order, and our score remains 2-1.
sounds good.
Casey Sadler gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Mountcastle now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Justin Topa preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And the pitch. Stays alive. The 0-2. 3 down on strikes. And there's 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. First pitch, not close. Sadler goes 6 feet 3 inches. He throws a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is fouled back. Ripped to right, base hit. Oh, look at the stop. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Who's next 35 for the Mariners? Is that Teoscar Hernandez?
Ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Santander, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Runner leads away at second. And now 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts it away for the out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Austin Hayes.
Come on, Austin. I really, really would like to have a little bit more than a 2-1 lead.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Strike 2.
You called that. Okay, it's right on the black.
Got him. That's out number 3. So no runs. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. Number 79 on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here's the strike.
Come on.
0-1 there. That one is absolutely belted. And off the base of the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you smoke a ball,
I mean, that was a good pitch.
You kind of think about what
went down and got it.
But obviously, you have to be happy with that result. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next offering is in for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Hammer took the extra bases. Around third. 1 runs in. Here comes the runner. Henderson with a relay home. Safe. He beat the tag. It's 3-2.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing at the bat right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
There's a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll get down for a hit. Suarez headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there. He found a way.
Shintaro Fujinami taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Flips for 1, and that's 2. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Topa.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
The pitch. Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Hard hit left side. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's hard hit in the line. Rodriguez makes a nice running catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
McCann fouls one off.
What is happening to my team?
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Digging in, Adam Frazier. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first, and that is the third out of the inning. For the Orioles, they trail it here 4-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen
What's
base,
up,
maybe
Six
get around
Flags?
the bases and pick up.
How are you?
The wind of the pitch. Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike one.
Yeah, I'll be listening. I like listening to the game on the radio more than
That's in there, and it's nothing in
watching
two.
the TV
He's
broadcast.
got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
I stream my Orioles
Next
franchise
offering misses.
regularly.
And it's 1 and
If you're
2.
not already subscribed, please consider doing so.
To the right side, Frazier in plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
The batter.
And up next for Seattle.
I'm in a
JT
tough
Martin.
stretch. If I lose this, it'll be 4 straight.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
I take it, are you a Orioles fan?
Left-hand batter waits.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike.
I believe I'm like
he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
12 games over 500. I'm in all.
Misses the zone. And it
So I'm in
counts
second
3-1.
place. I'm 3.5, maybe now 4.5 back.
And it goes just.
But I am in a wild card spot.
3-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 up, 2 down. Ty France will hit next.
Yes,
First
I would
offering
love
is
to win
fouled
this.
off.
I haven't used Cano or Batista in
2
days.
down,
'Cause
nobody on. And
One
there's the
ball,
ball.
1 strike.
I'm tempted to put Batista in just to try to get him some work.
And misses inside. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the righty deals. On the ground, right side.
I probably
Frazier
will.
on the first, in time. That is the inning. Trevor Gott takes over on the mound.
Well, I'm not going to need the ninth if I don't
Overall this season, he's been
take the
really
lead. I'm
tough to get to.
away.
You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
The wind of the pitch. Mullins, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is downstairs. There's a strike. The 2-2.
Come on.
Bounce to the left side. On to France. First out in the top of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses the mark.
Let's go, let's go.
He was late there. Strike one.
One strike.
The wind of the pitch. And that's too high.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Next pitch misses. 3-1 now. Way out front for strike 2.
Come on, Mountie. Although I can't criticize you. If it wasn't for you, I'd be 4-0.
You know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Santander stands in here.
I've always thought I have a pretty good batter's eye. I'm not saying I don't swing at pitches I shouldn't, but
someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base. Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 2-1. Just missed. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot.
so he's going to his cutter mostly.
And a pitch. There's the swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
So let's go.
Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all.
That one ripped.
Yes!
Out of here. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. That's his 50th career homer. And it ties it up. It's 4-4.
O'Hearn.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball
Wave it.
around
Bye-bye.
quickly and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's a strike, and it's over.
I would enjoy having more Orioles fans in here watching my content. So like I said,
In the air,
drop a
right
sub.
field.
Check out some of the past streams.
Hernandez makes the play, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 78.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the
Well,
best
I'm not
in the
sure how
game.
old you are. It's not the first time in my life I've seen him
And
be
here
good.
it
But
comes. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing
Yeah,
was
I'm
good.
41,
Able to shoot
so
right up the middle.
I've seen
Squared up
some
as much as he probably
good
would
Oriole
like,
teams.
but
This
that's
is
a
one of the
good
better
approach
ones, but
paying
I've
off.
Kelman in the box now. Takes strike one.
Don't get me wrong, I've seen a lot of losing too.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That one the other way. Base hit into the outfield. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the Mariners DH, A.J. Pollock. And look out. As that one ran in and got him.
Well, that could certainly jumpstart the offense. The hit by pitch right there. And now they have the opportunity to make it really hurt on the scoreboard.
Hernandez can't hold up, and that's a strike. Little dribbler up along third. Inning over.
I'll take it. Step on third.
And now into the game, Leonardo Rivas. He's the new third baseman. Righty reliever out of the pen, Murphy. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And a pitch. And ball 1.
Come on.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contacting balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ground ball right side. France takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Westbrook goes after that one for strike 1.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Swing and a miss. The count is 0-2.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
I need this win. I didn't realize I was already 4.5 games back.
Activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald up and loosening in the pen. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And now the count filled up 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Murphy checks on first. Back in there standing.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Come on,
Try
Gabe.
your best to get into scoring position.
And there he goes. And McCann fouls.
You don't want
off.
extras. You want me to get done so then we can just transition right into Amos's stream. Hey, Six Flags fan, you still here?
Runner goes again. Pitch outside. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
So now 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider.
Hey, Gabe,
Now
throw up a link in the chat to Amos's stream so
That misses the
Six
zone.
Flags fan
2
can
balls,
check
2
out
strikes.
Amos too.
Struck him out swinging. Chasing the fastball up. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Now 1-1. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Hayes has it sized up. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. 1 for 3.
1 second. Hey, okay. I was actually trying to. There's a gentleman in my stream, Six Flags fan. I was trying to put a link to your channel in my chat so he could check you out as well. Can you drop a link to your channel in my chat?
Tied up here the last half of inning number 9. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires
there you
over
go, Gabe. Extra innings.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Seattle. Score remains tied at 4. Back in Seattle, on to extra innings. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Entering is the pinch runner, Jorge Mateo. The pitch. That clips the corner.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Check on the runner. And
no!
Got it.
I appreciate that. Why do we keep Jorge Mateo on this team again?
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I said, why do we keep pouring him in?
On that slider right there. I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. It looks like a and it just punches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much
I try to stream every day, at least a couple times a week. But I don't have a schedule because of my work schedule would not allow me to actually have a schedule. I do not stream more than once a day. Don't lie to the man.
Now into the ball game on defense, Adley Rutschman. He takes over behind the plate. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Right-handed reliever. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging, and one out now.
Got him out.
Yes, I stream multiple times a day
Keep the hands
sometimes.
back long enough and played right into.
But don't set the expectation that I do that every day.
Oh, this one's plastic. How deep? It's on its
Well, that's your near Cano for you.
He made him pay for that one, and the an extra innings. And this one ends
Yes,
with
I
the
just
final
got walked
score of
off
6-4. Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
by a
John
guy
Shelby
that was
saying
on my
so
fantasy
long.
team that I drafted, that you picked up and then you released.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors.
Oh well, I'm pushing it too much with Cano. Oh, let's see what I know I'm not a Diamond Dynasty guy, but let's see what AL All-Star I got before I end the stream. Damn, I got more than I got. What the heck? I don't do this often, but every once in a while it intrigues me. Corey Seager. Buck O'Neil, Mike Cameron. Go Buck O'Neil. Trouty. Alright, I will see you guys in Amos's stream. Hopefully he doesn't get walked off like I did. I'll give you a tip. You don't want to get walked off, don't play an away game. That's my advice for the night. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. Amos 20. Well, if he plays 20 innings, I won't be there at the end.